Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Mental mistake by the defense. That'll cost him 5 yards. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
And the defense sits back in a zone cover. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Handoff from the shotgun. They stopped them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
6th play of the drive coming up. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Sims. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
2nd down after that short completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Early in his conference championship game, one of those crucial plays, a 3rd down in the red zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
The shotgun running play call. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They'll kick it away here. He'll field the punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Looking to start the drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Muscles past the defender.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
The offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense makes their way on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll run it out out of the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's second down here. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down here for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. will throw this out of the RPO. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
That's another first down as they get near the 50 now. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much they would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it second and medium. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Looking to the end zone.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Automatic in the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the offense trots back onto the field here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the handoff. Breaks an open space. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Snags a good throw.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. Sims. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. They'll try a pass here. And the completion made. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Fresh set of downs. First and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
The gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh,
gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. There's a flag down. If it's on the defense, wouldn't be enough for first down yardage. You figure they'll take the 3 points. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. There's the handoff. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. It's another deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the 1st half.
And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. He keeps it on a design run. As the first down is still going. Now here he goes.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset or controller. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback. Is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big game here, but take it in for 6 himself.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he takes this from inside the 5. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Quick throw to the left side. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You call a quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Wants to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the red zone. Still on his feet.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. Fields it just outside the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hits the running back in the flat. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They keep him up bounds in the run. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion at the big tight end. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Has the first down and more. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Pass caught. Second down now. Send the back in motion. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
Special teams on the field. Now here comes a punt. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Here's the second down play. Looking for a man. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Offense comes out to start this drive. Takes the ball and heads to the left. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. And now the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Sims. Physical run earns the first down.
Yeah, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important second down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to scramble. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Defensive coordinator's got to be pleased. That's a third down sack. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the return. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. They're going to run it. They can't stop him. They can't get him to the ground. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. He makes the grab. They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
He hands it off from the gun. Here comes play number 6 on this drive. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Knocks through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the offense trots back out on the field again. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Gain moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. See what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Sims. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Heads up, first snap in the red zone on this drive. And looking to throw now on first down. Dump off, caught by the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Ball handed off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Running with purpose. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Third down, condensed field, and this quarterback finds an opening and picks up a nice gain, and that'll set up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. As a design quarterback keeper, they'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. The shotgun handoff here.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. They mix it up with a run. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The ball is loose. The defense has got it. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Offense ready to start this drive. Working clock with the ground game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the out route. In the clear at the 25. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Grab behind the line. It's Davis. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. QB keeper all the way. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Block. The kick was low.
What a block here by the special teams unit, doing everything they can to keep this a one-possession game, and they come up with a block. What a time for maybe the play of the game.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, the defense had an opportunity here to really kind of seal this game, and instead they allow the quarterback scramble to pick up some big yards and get a first down and get out of bounds.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Makes the grab. It's Golden. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Bringing pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for two to try to take the lead.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. After the big gain, the offense obviously declines the penalty. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. An inside give now from the shotgun. The offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got it. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
And no chance for a return as the punch sails out of bounds. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. The back's got it. That one moves the ball to the 16. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's 2 possessions. The second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime here just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Our first play of overtime. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
So here comes a crucial third and short. This offense does not want to have to settle for a field goal attempt here in overtime. Try and muscle for the first down. Make the stop. First down from the 13.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's third down and short. You trust your back in the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Here we come up on 3rd and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for 6. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see in the game today.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's York. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. And it's a touchdown. We're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
And the point after is right down the middle. So we're still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets the first and still running. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks to the left, pass caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
The offense will set up here on third and long. If nothing else, you want to give your kicker a chance to put 3 on the board. Launching one to the end zone. Aim for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Quarterback drops back. Jordan running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Here comes a handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So a challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Oh, it's a huge overtime interception. Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. At the 20. Crosses the 10.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but